Alright, so we're in session 5 already. I like it. So let's, I guess we could go ahead and get started. You guys can go ahead and introduce yourselves and some of the recap from last week, and then we'll get going.
Alright, okay, I'll start. Wee Willie here. I play Nyx, the nascent demon lord. Yeah, wizard, blade singer. Kicking off the Scarlet.
Love
the Scarlet Knits in the Twitch chat. I play an unknown druid who's on her way to find her real name, but in the meantime, everybody calls her Gobby.
I'm Lord 2000 in chat, and I'm playing Krusk, and I'm ready to crush.
the hero from last week.
I am Tyr. I play Draven, the Oath of Devotion Paladin, who's here to keep these guys on the straight and narrow.
Hi, I'm Dragonbait. I'm playing Rigby Ford, the half-elven rogue mastermind, also known as the Bathhouse Burglar.
You're getting pretty popular all throughout the different games.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Well, congratulations, you guys are level 3 as well, so good job on that. So, who's got the recap from last week?
I've got it for this week.
Alright.
Okay, so last week, after we talked to the guards who were over in the castle across the Broken Bridge, after a couple of weeks of Rigby being suspended in the air, Draven actually convinced the others to take a stand against the Zents and not allow them to take over this town because the guards really didn't want to, and Draven saw it as them being the only people there with the rightful, with the rights to deny these guys. So he convinced the others to go along with it. There was a great battle actually commenced between them and the 7 snakes. Unfortunately, things didn't go our way. We had a guard go down first, and then amongst our party, we had Gabi went down first, and then Nyx was taken out, and then I was finally taken down. And as I was trying to go over to help them, but Rigby actually managed to do quite a bit of artful dancing and dodging, and he was like actually holding his own until Krusk finally got over his sickness and came bursting out of the inn wanting to know what was going on. And then after a little convincing from Rigby, he decided to come to our rescue against his fellows in Tarum. Krusk turned into a raging fool and just dived into battle. And Rigby was right there with him, fighting alongside until he too was felled in battle. And then Krusk the Slayer made the streets run red with blood as he managed to save our hides. In order to recuperate, Draven was given a potion of healing, which got him back up on his feet, and he was able to use his lay on hands ability to give enough holy energy out to everyone to get everybody up and back on their feet. And we were able to take stock of the situation, rest, and the guards decided they needed to send a messenger to Waterdeep to tell them to see if there were any family who could come to take over. And I believe we were discussing if we were going to go and find the people in the mushroom caves to bring the people back to town so that this town could get back to as close to normal as possible and as soon as possible. In the midst of things, we didn't exactly check the body, but we decided to split up horses. No, everyone seemed to want to take one of the regular horses. I was like, I'm going to claim one of the Zent horses for myself. And that's pretty much where we ended it.
Yeah, very nice recap.
What horse I took, but I remember still that I told that messenger to not mention my name.
Great recap. You
Because
can add a third inspiration there. Sorry about that.
Ooh, thank you.
Because of the fact that, I was a traitor for the Centrum now.
Well, they don't know that yet, so
Yeah, that's why
maybe
I said,
one day.
don't mention my name.
Yep,
What they don't know won't hurt you.
Right.
exactly. There wasn't anyone else around to notice that, so we'll see if they ever catch on to that, Krusk.
Me and tell no tales, Crust. Fear nothing, my friend.
All right, guys. So great game last week. That was very fun. That was close, and 4 of you guys were down. I mean, literally.
Right.
If Lord didn't get home when he did, it would have been bad news for you guys.
TPK.
I don't know if it would have been a TPK.
Probably
but
would have
you
been
guys,
captured or something.
yeah,
like
you guys would have all been captured and tied up and stripped down and naked and all that other stuff. But.
Heck, for most players, that's almost worse than a TPK getting captured.
Right.
Yeah.
They would rather die than get captured.
Yeah. So good job last week and great recap. You got 3 inspirations now. Wow. I gave Crust 3 last week too. So, and I know it's not part of the official rules, so I'm going to throw a disclaimer out there for all of you rule Nazis. Yes, I know that you can only have 1 inspiration, but I like to have a cap of 3 in my games. So.
Places for 3 of them up there, Dave, so it must be a thing.
I know. It's an optional rule in the Fantasy Grounds virtual tabletop, so why not take advantage of it, right? I mean, why not? Good job. All right, so where we left off was you guys were getting a long rest. You guys were licking your wounds, licking your chops. The streets did run red with blood. Nice, I like that line, Draven. And you guys had a full rest, uneventful.
I did.
Exactly. See, he's being a showman. I like it. I like it. We can't even
Gladiator,
see
after all,
I know. I can't even see Krusk. What does Krusk look like? Everybody's wondering. So it is the next morning, and you guys are full hit points. You guys have gotten all of your spells back, gotten half of your hit dice back. What do you guys think?
I think we should dispose of these bodies in some way or another, Rigby. Krusk is overly fearful of repercussions from this.
That's a good idea. How do you propose we go about doing that?
Oh,
The mastermind here. I thought you'd have some sort of ideas already brewing.
let
Well-
me handle this. I will
well-
round them all up.
I
would-
will leave that to you, boys. I will find some more vegetables and make breakfast.
All right.
All right.
Breakfast sounds lovely.
As I'm getting towards the woods and going to chop some trees up.
All right.
Picking through these bodies while Krusk goes off on his wilderness hunt. Yeah.
I'll help Krusk with that.
Okay. So I'm guessing old Gabi, she's going to head out the side door here. You guys are in the inn. And where else, who's going out where, and what is everyone doing? So I'm just going to kind of go down the list. So, Nix, what are you going to be doing?
If these bodies are separated, I'm going to drag them all into one pile or one row, kind of like, a CDC thing going on here. I'm lining up the bodies,
Okay.
and I'm gonna search them all thoroughly, Dave.
Okay.
Looking for any sort of equipment that could be useful to us.
Sure. Rigby, what about you?
I'm going to help Krusk get his funeral pyre set so I can talk to him privately while we're working.
All right. So which garden are you going to there, Missy? Miss Gabi?
If I had a map, I could tell you.
Well, you guys could open the map, but I'll open it for you guys. I'll be proactive for you guys. There you go. Map is up. You guys should be getting it any second. There's basically 4 ways out of this place. There's a boulder in front of one, so that's pretty much not going to work for you. But there's 3 other ways. Alright, so it looks like you're going to be heading out to probably towards one of the gardens. Nyx is going to be heading out to clean up the bodies. So we'll put the Prince of Darkness down here. All the bodies are out that way. Rigby, what say you? What are you doing?
I'm going to follow Krusk and help him chop some wood and prepare his funeral pyre.
Okay. So which door are you heading out there, hero? Krusk?
I'm heading just outside the town to get some wood.
Okay. And then Draven, let's see.
Hear that map, Dave? My internet kind of went out for a second.
Oh, no problem.
Well, after he gets up in the morning, he's going to spend the morning contemplating in prayer, and he will feel like feels he got a job well done from Tyr as he feels himself renewed with more powerful, holy, spiritual energy. After that, I'm going to actually go to the stable wherever their horses were being stabled, and the one that I am claiming for myself, I will go and proceed to try to remove all trappings and markings of the Zentarum off of there. If there's any type of obviousness that maybe marking, or the 7 snakes markings off of the horse.
Okay, I got you. So you're going to try to go out and befriend it and kind of, acclimate yourself to your new companion, basically.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, so I've got you guys like this. I guess you're going out. The stables are right next door. So you two can go ahead and proceed out. So you two at the top can go ahead and take your movement. Now, Krusk, as you open the door and you step outside, you are kind of disturbed at the scene that you see. Now, as you go outside, Krusk, there are a total of, from what you can see at first glance, a half a dozen of these orcs that are actually pretty big orcs. These are larger than normal orcs that you've seen, and they are looting all of the dead bodies that are strung all throughout the courtyard. And as, excuse me, wow, that soda's really good. But as you kick the door open and you look outside, you make some noise, and they all look up at you and grunt and "Rrr! Rrr!" So you guys, they know that you're there. You know that you're there. That you know that they're there. Go ahead and roll initiative, and all of these orcs are looting the dead bodies. And
But
you
they
see
get
about
in
half a
here.
dozen.
I start off with yelling, "What the hell are you doing in here?" in Orcish.
Initiative, I like it. Nothing to start a game off, but with a good combat. Good old fashioned, wholesome combat, right?
Come from Crust, friends of yours?
Nope.
Smell like you, anyways.
I love it. Krusk, it looks like you've got the dime on him, so you're up first, buddy.
The first thing I do is I'm asking, "What's your clan?"
The many arrows! You're fixing to die! We're gonna take you back as slaves!
Me, a slave? No way. Being that, no way I'm going back. And at that moment, I immediately rage.
Okay, you hear one scream, "Do not kill them! Take them as hostages and bind their arms and legs!"
Do I recognize that voice?
No, you do not. You were hoping to, probably, but no, unfortunately, no, you did not.
I did a movement marker for when you said we could take our movement before
Oh, sure.
we netted the
Sure.
orcs.
I will accept that move. I love the lock tokens. I saw Lord's token jettison all the way across the map. I was like, whoa, get back here. Alright, so you've raged. That's your bonus action, right, Lord?
Yep.
Alright, so go ahead and drop that pendant on your place in a tracker. And go ahead and take your movement, and let's get this thing going, guys. So you've got plenty of movement, and you also have an attack action as well. So, all right, let's say, well, you move there.
And before he can react, I'm already attacking him.
Okay, gotcha. You can attack away. You're attacking one of the orcs. And that is a miss.
Wow.
Anything else for you, hero?
I'm asking, Yeah, like, you motherfuckers, what are you looting in this town? Doesn't have suffered another already in Orcish?
I like it. All right, so I have an orc that is going to attack. Actually, this orc over here he is decorated in like a bone type of armor mixed with cloth. It looks like he has a long robe on, and he's got lots of bones hanging off of it. Several turtle shells kind of hanging over on his shoulders, and a hood on. And you can see that his eyes start to glow as he basically blesses. As you can see, he chants something in Orcish, and he blesses several of the orcs in front of him. So let's see.
Do I recognize the chant?
He's basically calling for the power of Groomsh to aid him and his companions.
There's something is calling for a power of Groomsh, but I don't know what it is. I say to the rest.
Yeah, it's not a problem. It's
Heathen god of yours, Crust. Surely you follow him.
All right, so and as he says these words of Groomsh, a sort of like a green mist, swirls around 3 of the orcs. This orc here that I'm moving, this orc here, and this orc here. So these orcs have these mystical mist, these green mists kind of swirl around them. And it looks like they start to breathe a little bit heavier. And they start to attack. Alright, so that's it for him. He's going to... This guy's going to come back, stand next to this rock, about right here. Then we have the orcs. The orcs charge in to attack, and they only see you, so they're gonna just waylay on you. All right, first attack. They're using great axes as well. They also have all of these orc have javelins sticking out of their traveling packs as well.
MacLeod, that's me.
So, okay, let's see. Let's get you guys back in the. All right. So the attack with the great axe is that is a 9, and that is unfortunately a miss.
Hey,
Right.
you need to better aim it with your axe. I laugh at him.
Oh, he lines up his axe and he swings on you, Krusk, and he crits with a 27. Oh,
Oh my god.
he
Perhaps
laughs.
next time you should not say something like that.
Your damage that you take is 18. So you are wounded, Krusk, with 18. You partially resist a lot of that, but that is still a heavy hit on you. All right, the next orc. It is... Yeah, let's see. Next orc moves right in and attacks. Attacks with his great axe. And hits with an 18. Wow, you take another 14 damage. Of course you resist some of that. Alright, and the last orc.
God damn it, guys. Come on out.
The last orc is making a charge. Actually, he had seen Gabi. So he is running right towards her. He can't do anything. And you see this as you're coming out of the door, Draven. You can see this orc just come out of nowhere and lift his axe like he's fixing to swing on Gabi. Okay, so Gabi, it is your turn now.
Oh, let me see here. What do I want to do? Alright, so as it scares the bejesus out of me, as I'm walking out of the door, I drop the eggs that I'm carrying and
Splatter.
throw out my hands and use poison spray.
Okay, I like it. Good idea. You can go ahead and give me that saving throw.
Yeah, I clicked on him for that. I don't know why I didn't.
Okay, there you go. Orc
There we
4,
go.
there you go. He failed a saving throw. Very nice. Wow. Very nice damage.
And I let out a meek scream as I dropped the eggs.
As they shatter all over the ground. Nix, what
I
say you,
hear
sir?
this scream.
You
man.
do, yeah.
All right, Rigby. It seems like you and Krusk have this firmly in hand. I'm gonna go help Gabby.
All right.
I love it.
Nick's once again finding a way to get out of the thick of things.
I'm just waiting for him to unbutton the top button. You know, that's what I'm waiting for.
Dave. How do I navigate within this ends? What I was saying. I want to go.
There's a door up there where Draven is. There's a door on the left, and you can see where all the doors are.
Yeah, there's a. It looks like there's a door by the boulder, but I can't tell.
Yeah, there is, but it's kind of blocked by the boulder. But if you want to squeeze out, I'll let you squeeze out of that, sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever double move or whatever to get over here.
Sure, there's 30 feet right there. If you're going to double, you can double move again. You can go through Draven if you'd
I
like
can go
to.
through Draven. Yeah, I'll do
Absolutely.
that. Let me put some more movement here.
Help! All right.
Yeah, I'm here to save you, Gabby. Fear nothing.
All right,
That's basically all I do.
all right, go ahead and pass it on. Looks like Rigby's up.
I look out the door and see Krusk with these 3 orcs, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, already? I'm
Yeah.
gonna move.
Top
I'm gonna
of the morning
move
to you, huh?
move to here and strike the orc number 1 right there with my short sword.
Sure. Yeah, and as you kind of face to him, you can see one that is a lot more heavily armored, kind of giving commands, and you can see another sort of like an orcish shaman that is also where he's at. So yeah, you guys got 5 orcs over here. So your attack is a 13 on the orc.
So I'll roll some damage on him here.
Sounds like a winner. Nice damage. So you do 11 damage to him. He lets out a yell. You've opened up a huge wound through his armor.
Oh, it didn't automatically increase my sneak attack damage. I guess I have to adjust that manually.
You do. Mm-hmm. You just roll an
I want to throw an
extra
extra
six on that. Just
D6.
6, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'll add another damage on there. All right, so anything else for you?
And as a bonus action, I yell to Krusk, Krusk, the one at the south has a weak point in his armor, see? As I use my help bonus action for my mastermind archetype to give Krusk advantage on his next attack.
Okay. Very good. I like it. All right, so Draven, you're up.
Okay, so I see that that person is trying to attack Gabi since that's immediately in front of me. Do I hear the commotion out front?
Yeah, you can hear fighting as well. Yeah, you can hear metal on metal and stuff like that. Yeah, you definitely do.
Oh,
You can hear
okay,
it
well, I'm going
echoing
to
through
move-
the stable and the inn.
Okay, I would like to move. Can I move like that to right there?
Sure, absolutely.
I would like to move right there. And before I do anything, can you take that token effect off of me? I had made a test token effect to make sure I could do my sacred. Yes, thank you.
Sure, no problem.
And I am going to move up and attack her from behind like that. Face me! And I go up to attack him. Okay, let's see. It's Orc 4. I'm sorry, I'm getting there. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Nice
Really,
hit.
Dave?
Oh,
14.
whoa, it was
That's
worth
it.
it. It was worth
It
it.
was a hit. Good hit. Ooh, you skewer the orc.
Yeah.
You skewer him with your weapon.
Draven.
And then, see, that was 10 feet. I wish to continue on moving forward towards the sound of combat if he drops to the ground.
You also know
He
that Orc
does.
4 smells worse than a normal orc smell.
All right, I will approve that. And that was crazy because just as you were, that orc's axe was just fixing to come down on your head, he just went down. Very nice. With the culmination of your poison spray and Draven skewering him, you're safe. Of course, the help with Nyx as well. He gets out there and screams at him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like,
Report.
And that would be it for me.
All right. So we've got an orc here charging up. He says, "I guess I'm gonna have to take care of this myself." 15, 20, 25, and 30. All right, Rigby, you have got an orc in front of you, and just as he runs up to you, he lets out this, ear-piercing, ear-shattering battle cry, and he goes, "I inspire all." He's saying in orc. You can't understand whatever he's saying unless you speak orc. But
Nope.
he's basically, what he's doing is he's calling for the power of Groomsh, and you can see that these 3 orcs around are all, looks like they've actually grown a couple of inches. And then he goes ahead and attacks Rigby.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so he's going to attack with his, and he's wielding a great axe as well. Great axe attack number 1 hits Rigby. All right, so I will go ahead and hit you with the great axe. So you were gonna. Oh my God! You get hit one time with 28 damage. Holy shit! That 12 didn't really help, but yeah. All of a sudden, this orc, as he grows, he takes his axe back, and he just comes down right on top of Rigsby, and just takes Rigby out. And Rigby's just down on the ground. Wow. 28 damage, one hit. Wow.
I'm looking next to me and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, so just as he takes him out, he turns towards you, Lord, and he attacks you. And he attacks you with his great axe. Oh, I almost thought that was a crit. Oh my God, I almost thought. So you are, wow, you are going to be hit. So, all right, so I'm going to have to take this 1d8 damage off. So let me just roll a d12 because he's already done damage to you that way. So, all right, so he hits you for a total of 12 damage. So I'm going to give you 12 damage, and I'm going to mitigate half of that. So you'll take 6. So you're up to 22 wounds. And seeing that he used his battle cry, the war chief can make one more attack as a bonus action. So he's going to go ahead and take his bonus action and crush you again. Wow, I'm being relentless today, ain't I?
Yeah.
What a jerk.